Happy Pride Month, everyone, and it couldn't be a more convenient time for Elliot Page to come out with some pretty insane accusations that involve some actors such as Chris Pratt and Johnny Depp. This is absolutely just a wild story. We're gonna get into all of it today because, yes, the woke weirdos are completely celebrating the fact that this could point to Chris Pratt and Johnny Depp in these crazy accusations coming from Elliot Page. So let's get into this whole crazy story here. This is coming from Master of the TDS, who found all of this craziness. So make sure that you go follow him over at Twitter and also check out his YouTube channel, Gothic Therapy. Absolutely fantastic content over there. But let's get into this whole crazy story here. Elliot Page recently released a memoir called Page Boy. In the memoir, Page mentions bad things happened while at a party in LA that took place in 2014 by an unnamed A-list actor who said, "You aren't not straight. That doesn't exist. You are just afraid of men. I'm going to F you to make you realize you aren't not straight." This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is, of course, a wild accusation coming from Elliot, but we're gonna get into this whole crazy story here because it gets even more wild than that. Of course, this made many people speculate who this actor might be, and yes, you guessed correctly who their top picks are for who this actor could be. Who are some of the most hated actors in Hollywood right now? Actors that are also hated by the woke weirdos? Well, it happens to be these two guys. Never to miss an opportunity, Twitter weirdos decide to go after Chris Pratt and Johnny Depp and accuse them of being the actor who did the bad things to Paige. There's no ties to these guys whatsoever, and yet, because they are enemy number one to a lot of the wokesters, because of the Hollywood narratives that have been pushed, they're going to, of course, being the good little NPCs that they are, go after these guys. And some of these accusations are absolutely wild. Like, just look at this one right here. You can see how many people are just saying Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt. It has to be Chris Pratt. It has to be. And they want this to be Chris Pratt so badly. They think that they can just remake reality to be Chris Pratt. Of course, there's some Johnny Depps in there as well, as you can see. Blame Chris Pratt. I'm saying it's Chris Pratt. One person, of course, randomly decided to throw Brad Pitt in there as well, which that's a weird one. That's a weird one, but okay. And yes, there are some others out there that are saying that it is Johnny Depp as well. And these two right down here at the bottom are doozies. We're never getting names again, and it's all Johnny Depp's fault, by the way. So because Johnny Depp won his court case against Amber Heard, where she was proven to have malicious intent against Johnny Depp, it's all Johnny Depp's fault. Yeah, not Amber Heard's fault whatsoever. Let's play Guess Who. We know he hates the F out of Chris Pratt. This, of course, is going back to the interview that Elliot Page did a few years ago, where Elliot was accusing Chris Pratt of being someone, because he's a Christian, who is a very bad person in the eyes of the woke. This whole thing is just getting completely out of control. We're going to continue to monitor this because we know that these people absolutely despise Chris Pratt and Johnny Depp, but particularly Chris Pratt, and they're trying to continually do everything they can to try to destroy him and destroy his career. And it's absolutely just sad to see when they're so focused on this hate that has no basis whatsoever. So with all of that being said, let me know what you think about this crazy story in the comments below. Thank you, Master of the TDS, for making this compilation. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.